I'm sorry about that. My
Yeah.
network did not feel like.
Yeah, no, you good, you good.
All right. So do you want to restart with the questions that we already answered, or are you okay with?
Uh, I mean, if you want to pick up from the last question, I mean that's fine. We can just do it like that.
I think it'd be nice to restart. We could summarize a little bit. So I think the questions that were asked were favorite moment of your career. Would you consider coaching and your recruiting?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, I was recruited by Dell State, UD, Villanova, Monmouth, Wesley, as well. I had a very few D2s and stuff too, but I chose Wesley now, after I transferred from Dell State, just because, family wise, money wise, just football, school, just like the opportunities that were available were just more present at Wesley. But you said, uh,
Would you ever consider coaching? And
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I would definitely, if any of my old coaches needed help, or like if any of them, wanted me to come and help out, I definitely would for sure. Uh, to like go out and get my own team type. I probably wouldn't do that though, but I would definitely help any of my old coaches who helped me get to where I am today. And
just
then
for a reminder, the favorite moment of your career.
yeah, just any moment that I can, it's like any of my games, all of my family comes together. We don't really get to do that ever so often, so anytime I can bring everybody together, we get to share those moments, then like those are definitely my favorite moments of my career.
Yeah, they are. So, who's the best player you ever played against?
Um, and this can go for like high school or like, college,
Yeah,
or you just talking about in college. Um,
like if you play Pee Wee with the guy and he's Lamar Jackson now, then he counts.
okay, okay. Shoot, I'll probably say Chris Godwin then. Chris Godwin, who plays on the Buccaneers now. I was never actually on the field during those days in like high school, but like I was able to see him and watch him play. Like he was on the other team, and you know, he went crazy that game. So it was like he's still doing his thing. So yeah, I would definitely say Chris Godwin. But like if you mean me in the game, playing and stuff like that, then um, I don't know. That'd be I don't know. I really can't. It's like whenever once we started taking off, my senior year at Glasgow and stuff, it wasn't really no opposing player that was ever doing too much for us. But so yeah, so if I could just go all around, I'd definitely say Chris Godwin.
Was there a guy you played with at Wesley that was truly distinctified as the best player, or even Delaware State?
Well, at Wesley right now, we got a running back EJ Lee and our quarterback Drew Fry. He's definitely the man. He be throwing the ball like crazy. But EJ Lee, the run our running back, he's hard working, and so he comes to work every day. All American running back. He doesn't go down. I don't know how he does it, but like you cannot tackle him. He definitely is the truth.
What would you say for a pro team intending on signing your teammate and safety Corey Williams?
I would say that they are a smart team and that they made a good decision because Corey's a great player and very hardworking. He's been playing for forever, and I know how much he wants an opportunity. So I know he would definitely take advantage of the opportunity.
So Wesley been notorious for success, and this is one of my questions. Would you support Wesley being moved up to the FCS and playing Delaware yearly as a rivalry?
Um, I'm I'm I love competition. I love you know I mean, like we played a D2 team. I mean, this past year, but just like I know the players that we have, at Wesley, like we're ready for anything and anybody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is.
All right. What was the best of your career, whether it's in college or high school or somewhere where you just went off and you felt no one could stop you?
Well, actually, our first playoff game from this past year, I think I like 7 catches, 110 yards, and like 3 touchdowns. But then the All-Star game, uh, the last game that I played in high school, had like 11 catches, 117 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So those are like definitely my two best, kind of like around the same
Mhm.
pace games.
All right. Better unis, Delaware or Wesley? Because Wesley actually has some extremely underrated uniforms. I
Thank you.
love the
Yeah,
all
yeah. Nah.
blue.
Okay.
I
You
love
talking
the
about
all
Del
blue.
State or UD?
No, just Delaware in general, like the University of Delaware, which I have one right there.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard to believe that that is better than that because these ones they're cleaner cut. I feel like, and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
blue, the
yeah.
colors are definitely much better. And would
Yeah.
would you
For the
explore the
most part,
option?
what'd you say?
No, you. What'd you say?
Nah, nah, nah. You good?
All right. So would would you support the idea of an all black Wesley uniform with blue numbers and a black metallic helmet?
Absolutely, absolutely. I've actually been saying that since I've been at Wesley, but I guess we're just gonna wait and see what happens with that. But yeah, I've been thinking of like all black unis, with blue numbers or like baby blue jerseys, gray jerseys with blue numbers. Really just hoping we get some new uniforms. But if I had to choose between those, I mean, I'm not really a big fan of the blue and yellow, for the Delaware. But I know when I went to Del State, we had the Nike. Like we probably definitely had the best uniforms. But between Wesley and Delaware, I would probably have to go Wesley though. Of course.
Okay. So, what was your favorite route to run in?
Okay. Okay. My boy Emir, shout out TGD. My favorite route to run. Uh, I love running all routes, whichever route gets me into the end zone. But if they tell me run a fade, it's like it's no better feeling than running a fade, running by a guy, catching the ball over him, or however you want to do it. But favorite route to run, fade. But like if you actually want a route, then I love running outs or like a post. Most of the time those are just simple, easy, get open, plays.
Yeah, what people don't get for jump balls, if you're 6'2" and over, jump balls are fun for you if you're much taller than your defender. But if you're
Yeah,
like
yeah,
five
for
nine,
sure.
if you're 5'9" and under, you know you're staying in the slot and you are not running any jump balls. Like,
Yeah, I'm like close to 6'1", so like most of the time, it's like I'm gonna come down with the ball regardless. And it's like I was never always like the tallest, or like I was never too small either, but I need and want that ball. So it's like I'm gonna go get it.
so all right, that was the end of the questions, but I have a few of my own.
Okay.
So, would you mind if Wesley ever applied for FCS promotion, like I said earlier, and they got it? Would that be
Oh,
great to go from playing D2 at the top of D2 to FCS?
yeah, for sure. I mean, I am. It doesn't matter who it is, what it is. I'm ready to go whenever it's time to go. So it could be whoever they put in front of us, but I'm excited for all kinds of competition.
So, all right, advice would you give if you could give one piece of advice to the next generation of younger recruits? What would it be?
Um, Never give up. I would definitely say, like, it's definitely been in plenty. Or I've myself been in plenty positions to where it's like you just feel down and out, and you're just trying to get back to where you feel like you should be. So it's like a lot of people always tell what you can't do, but if you don't give up on yourself, you know what you can bring to the table. Just work hard every day, and it's like it's definitely gonna happen for you.
Yeah, Yeah, because even if you're a D2, D3, and even NAIA schools, you can still go pro. Krishan Hogan went to an NAIA school and is playing in the NFL. I think he still is. I don't know if he is anymore, but
Yeah.
Walter Payton went to the NAIA. Gene Upshaw, who myself, he's a Hall of Famer. So some pretty
Okay.
good guys have taken that route of the NAIA. And even Division III, they produce quite a few good players in the NFL. So it's no longer D1 or nothing for all these guys. And I think that's going to end it off. For this week, I'm only doing D2 through NAIA interviews. So if anyone wants them, just DM me. And thank you for your time.
Hey man, anytime.
All right. So enjoy the rest of your day. I know mine will be pretty good.
Yeah, you know, for sure. I definitely appreciate it. Anytime. Take it easy. Be safe.
All right.
Yeah.